All right, the Chiefs take on the Broncos, and that's going to be a 4:30 Eastern kickoff on Saturday, January 8th, 2022. The Kansas City Chiefs are minus 10.5 with the total at 45 points. And if you want to see which one of these free YouTube picks on my channel that I'm actually betting on personally, there's only one way to do that, and that's to sign up for a membership on my website at brockpage.com. And when it comes to that website, we're coming fresh off a 4-1 day in our 5 premium sports picks on brockpage.com yesterday. And of course, if you're getting ready for the big college football national championship on Monday night, well, me too. And you may want to think about signing up for my college football tier package picks on that very same website. We're currently 6-1 in our last 7 picks in that particular category. Now, we also have a package called the board member tier on that website. And the best part about the board member package is that it gives you access to every single pick that I give out on that website all the way through the end of January. So if you were to sign up for my board member tier here today, the math would actually work out to be just $2.08 a day. And I'll tell you this much, on average, we have pretty much 5 total premium picks per day. So with that in mind, it actually works out to be just around like 42 cents a pick if you ended up signing up today. And of course, if you're still a little bit on the fence about getting a package on my safe and secure website, just keep in mind that we currently have over 820 other members who are currently signed up and active on that site right now. Now, when it comes to this Chiefs-Broncos game, enough with the commercial. Let's get into the stuff here. I gotta imagine that Kansas City wants to kind of come off the blocks here strong. A win today and a Titans loss tomorrow will result in a first-round playoff bye for the Chiefs. That is extremely important. I think a lot of these playoff teams know now, especially guys like Andy Reid, they know how important that first-round playoff bye is. So today is a playoff game for the Chiefs. They got to win. They got to have it. First-round bye is crucial to a Super Bowl run. And I'll tell you what, despite a bit of a hiccup last week against Cincinnati, we are still looking at a Chiefs team who successfully covered the point spread in 6 out of their last 7. Now, Patrick Mahomes has thrown for nearly 4,600 yards and 35 touchdowns. Meanwhile, Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce, they each have over 1,000 yards receiving this year and 17 total touchdowns between the two of them combined. Now, Kansas City currently leads the NFL in road passing. They're also first in the league in offensive yards per play away from home. They're taking on a Denver squad who's on a 3-game losing streak. And they failed to cover the point spread in 5 out of their last 7. When you're kind of ending a season like that, you really just kind of want to just get it over with, get it done. Now, Denver's going to work here today with backup quarterback Drew Lock, as they're already in the bottom 5 in the NFL in pass yards per contest. So having their backup in there probably is not going to help matters here. And when it comes to head-to-head meetings, the Broncos have lost their last 10 straight ball games against Kansas City, and they successfully covered the point spread in just 20% of those contests. And if for some reason this is a close one, it's a tight one, and the game should come down to the wire, just keep in mind that Denver is currently in the bottom 10 in the NFL in fourth quarter scoring at home. Now, when it comes to the injury report, once again, Teddy Bridgewater is out. Massey, Harris, and Callahan are questionable. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs on the other side of things, Clyde Edwards-Helaire is sitting this one out here today as well. And when it comes to the total in this one, the Chiefs saw contests with Dallas, Green Bay, and this very Denver team fall under the posted number this year. Meanwhile, the Broncos on the other side of things, they saw 2 out of their last 3 fall under the posted number themselves. 80% to the under in their last 10. I'm going to go ahead and lean toward the Kansas City Chiefs minus 10.5 and the under 45. And with that, guys, we're going to go ahead and jump into our next and final matchup of the show. It is going to be the Cowboys versus the Eagles, and that's going to be an 8:15 Eastern kickoff at the Link. Now, the Dallas Cowboys are -4 on the road with the total at 44.5. Now, the Cowboys can't clinch a first-round bye with a win, and they already clinched the division a few weeks ago. So today's game really is a matter of staying healthy. I really wouldn't look forward to seeing Dak Prescott in many series. He'll probably start the game, but I really don't think it's a great idea to keep him in there long. The Cowboys already have a handful of guys unable to play here tonight. Curse, Pollard, Diggs, and Bohanna, they're sitting this one out. Meanwhile, Hardy, Wilson, and Lewis, they are listed as questionable. Now, a virtually meaningless game on the road on a Saturday night in 20-degree weather following an 11-win season and a real legit potential push in the playoffs here. I really don't think this is the type of game you want to risk your starters. Now, they're taking on an Eagles team who's got significant depth, and they have a very serviceable backup quarterback in Gardner Minshew if they want to rest Jalen Hurts after a few series. Minshew's the type of guy that'll go out there and want to throw for 300 yards in a meaningless game. The red-hot Eagles, they've also been really good covering the point spread here down the home stretch. They went 3-1 against the spread in their last 4 ball games, 6-3 against the number in their last 9. Now, when it comes to the injury report real quick, Johnson and Dickerson are out. Sanders is out as well. And when it comes to this Eagles defense, they're allowing only 20 points a game, and they've got themselves a top 10 rush defense. Not sure how long they'll play here today. They might play the whole game. They might play a little. But Alex Singleton has 137 tackles on the season, 4 PBUs, and a pick 6 for the linebacker. Meanwhile, TJ Edwards has 130 total tackles on the year himself. And when it comes to the total in this one, I'm not so certain we're going to see the stingiest of defensive schemes here tonight. The Eagles also went 70% to the over in their last 10 outings, 5-2 to the over at the link. Meanwhile, the Cowboys saw games with Washington and Las Vegas get over the posted number this year themselves. I'm going to go ahead and lean toward Philadelphia +4 in the over 44.5. And with that, guys, we're going to jump into our quick pick recap. Powered to you by my website at brockpage.com, where we are currently 6-1 in our last 7 college football tier package picks. I like Kansas City -10.5, under 45. And I like the Philadelphia Eagles +4 and the over 44 and a hook. And with that, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on brockpage.com. If you guys do end up getting a membership here today on my website, just keep in mind you're going to get billed the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. So if you do end up getting a membership here today on brockpage.com, you're going to get access to those picks all the way through the end of January. I always tell folks in every single video, the earlier in the month you sign up, the better. But most importantly, guys, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, guys, happy Saturday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at brockpage.com.